Good evening. I ask you to please stand for the color guard for Simsbury police officers and the members of the Simsbury Board of Selectmen. Please remain seated as our State Senator, Paul Honig, will join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as Diana Isley, Selectman Diana Isley, will join us, lead us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to the Simsbury Police Department and Color Guard. And thank you, Diana. It was beautiful. So good evening and welcome. First, congratulations to our, you can sit. Our first selectman, Wendy McStunis. Thank you for inviting me to share this wonderful ceremony. I know your family's here and you must be very proud, as we all are. To Deputy First Selectman Stephen Antonio, Selectman Diana Easley, Selectman Curtis Looney, Selectman Kevin Beal, and Selectman-elect Mike Payne. You were here before. Congratulations as well. And to all newly elected and re-elected board and commission members, well done and best wishes as you embark on your important work. Before I proceed, I want to thank our state representative and state senator for being here, Ms. Osborne and all of me. I want to recognize two of Simsbury's two former first selectmen, Mary Glassman and Lisa Habner. Please give them a round of applause. Tonight we gather in a moment when the world feels uncertain. In times like these, we seek hope and light, and we find it in the orderly, peaceful transition of government. We're reminded that democracy is alive and well, and our nation is built on the promise of possibility and progress. Local government is the architect of our daily lives. It is here, closest to the doorstep, that democracy is not merely an idea, but a lived experience. In town halls, school boards, councils, and village meetings, we see the remarkable truth that self-government begins with neighbors choosing together the future they wish to build. History reminds us that the strength of a nation grows from the vitality of its local institutions. As Alexis de Tocqueville observed, the health of a democratic society may be measured by the quality of functions performed by private citizens. It is in local elections that this principle shines brightest, where ordinary citizens step forward to share their voice, shape their community, and steward the common good. Americans are strong not just because we believe in ourselves, but because we believe in something greater, our assured values of community and citizenship. When this spirit thrives, no challenge is too great. We see that spirit in Wendy McStudious. Wendy believes in Simsbury, its history, its future, and most importantly, its people. She understands the challenges ahead. She is a thoughtful problem solver with a steady hand and a generous heart. She's a builder of consensus, unity, and confidence in our shared future. She is kind, compassionate, and committed to bringing people together. Now in its 250th year, our nation's themes of courage, dignity, and service remain timeless. Our work is never finished. This year, the years may pass and the challenges may change, but the story of our nation's pursuit of justice, dignity, and generosity continues, alive in every act of service. And for this I say, God bless America, and God bless the town of Simsbury. I now would like to introduce Tara Downey-Willer, a lifelong resident of Simsbury, Executive Director of the Simsbury Free Library, and a longtime member of the Simsbury Board of Education. Tara.
Hi. Congratulations to you, Wendy, and your team, not only on your significant victory, but also on running a positive campaign grounded on issues and ideas. Voters want the opportunity to choose between constructive alternatives, and you gave them those choices. Congratulations as well to all of tonight's elected officials, winners. Our quality of life, our institutions of government, and the culture of our community depend directly on volunteers like you who step forward to serve. I was flattered to be asked to participate in this inauguration. Thank you for the opportunity. Wendy and this team continue a strong tradition and highly successful citizens who step up to participate in town governance. Wendy and her family have thrived in this town, and they have supported her broad-based activism while sharing their best with this wonderful community. For all of you, involvement in politics and government is truly a family endeavor, and your community appreciates your service. As we look towards 2026, when we will celebrate the semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, we appreciate that all of you will help lead to make this a special and enriching experience. A dedicated committee is already preparing activities and events to help Simsbury reflect on the founding of our country and on the ongoing importance of upholding values and goals that serve the good of all. I've had the great pleasure of serving on the Town Zoning Commission and am currently a member of the Board of Education. I know how special this moment is for each of you. Your election is a strong personal endorsement of your record, your character, and the principles that you stand by. Today, we often see political identities shift and polarities erode, leaving candidates to carve our victories through a blend of broad support and personal integrity. The people of Simsbury have said yes to you, to your leadership, and to your record of community involvement. Your victory and your assumption of this esteemed office should be a source of great pride not only for you, but for your family and for all of us. Having had the privilege of working alongside many of the individuals being sworn in today, I'd like to share a few lessons I've learned. Every minute spent in public service is worthwhile. Government cannot be left to others. Participation in politics and government is participation in family. The experience is always as exhilarating as it is exhausting. For this team, in this term ahead, I wish you the patience you already wear so well, the sense of humor that warms every room, and a deep reservoir of civility, especially to share with those who may deserve it the least, but need it the most. In closing, I want to say on behalf of the grateful town, thank you for standing up to serve. Thank you for taking the electoral high road, and God bless you as you lead Simsbury.
Thank you, Tara. We will now have the oath of office for the first select woman. Wendy, next to this, will be administered by State Representative Melissa Osborne.
When we do this, do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Connecticut, so long as you are continuous citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge, according to the law, the duties of the office of First Selectman of the Town of Simsbury to the best of your ability, so help you God? I will. I do. All of you? Okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Madam First Selectwoman. We will now have the administration of the oath to the Board of Selectmen members. If you will please rise, and our town clerk will administer the oath.
Good evening. Congratulations to you all. Before we proceed with doing the oaths, I just want to do a quick housekeeping reminder, and that is along with your oath, you must complete a conflict of interest form before you start taking away to your meetings. So it's a little plug in case you haven't done it. I did bring extra forms. They are sitting at the table right by the door, so you can hopefully canvas, and there's plenty. Love for you to get that done this evening, okay? Thank you so much. All right? Would you kindly raise your right hands? Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully discharge, according to law, your duties as selectman for the town of Simsbury to the best of your knowledge, your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. And now we'd like to invite all elected officials to please come to the front and line up here in front of the selectmen.
We are
Members of the Theater Guild will now join us for a special rendition of For Good and Wicked.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the woods. You can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart, and now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped from skyward in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
That's terrific. Thank you so much. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our first selectman, Wendy Germain Maxudis, to present her inaugural address. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Mack, your re-elected chief elected official, and I'm here to wrap things up. I wanted to start with some thank yous, some congrats, and a couple of personal thoughts or two about our town. Like anyone would do these days, I popped up to ChatGPT and entered the following. I'm working on my swearing-in speech for my re-election as mayor. What do you recommend? AI is pretty smart, although this time it was a little snippy, as the response I got was, just use your speech from last time. I wasn't sure. So don't worry, I did write this. I just needed an opener to kick things off. I am going to do thank yous here. Thank you, John Hampton, for being tonight's end state. Thank you, State Representative Melissa Osborne, for swearing me in and for your leadership at the Capitol. And the same goes for State Senator Paul Honig. Thanks, Trish Monroe, here, our town clerk, there you are, who is great at swearing people in. And of course, we were lucky to have members of the Theater Guild of Simsbury here, one of the perks that comes with Diana, resident actress on the Board of Selectmen. Having the honor guard as our escort tonight added the pomp and circumstance we needed to make this event official, so thank you to our Simsbury PD. And to all of Simsbury's outstanding town staff. None of what we do is possible without you guys. You make us all look good, and you're the backbone of the community, providing the services and support that define who we are. So thank you. I'm going to give a special thanks to our acting deputy town manager, Tom Fitzgerald, and Franklin Baruco for supporting the town manager's office and for coordinating tonight's event while Mark recovers from knee surgery. We look forward to having him back on 1-5, but he's here tonight. So hey, Mark.
Hey, Wendy, congrats.
Thanks for coming. We miss you. And to my friends, thank you for your encouragement throughout my time in office. It really helps knowing you have my back. And to my family, Leah and Max are here tonight. You're all great. Thank you, Max, for being my partner through it all. Luckily, you now have Mabel to keep you company while you're heating up those frozen Italian dinners on meeting nights. Okay, so congrats to all the elected officials here tonight. I think they all deserve a big round of applause for putting themselves out there. I'm sure your families and friends could not be prouder tonight. It's inspiring to see so many people of all ages and backgrounds willing to step up and run for office. You chose to run and were elected because our friends and neighbors trust you to be thoughtful, to make decisions, to collaborate, and set policies that benefit our town. Being an elected official is not always easy, but if we all work together with the same goal, we can do right by our community. This is what makes local government work. So the Board of Selectmen, it's time for the new 2025-2027 Board of Selectmen to get moving. Stephen Antonio, Diana Geisley, Curtis Looney, Kevin Beal, and Mike Payne. Steve, my soon-to-be named deputy dog, has been a great partner, bringing with him a genuine love for Simsbury and a great sense of humor that makes my job not just easier, but fun. And to Diana, Curtis, and Kevin, you've all been re-elected to a second term, and that shows the confidence the voters have in you. We've accomplished a lot over the last 2 years, and there is more to do. So with Mike Payne joining the team, we'll be ready for the fast-approaching budget and charter revisions that are both on deck. So to our community, most of you know me by now and how I ended up here. I could be any of you, and I probably have been at some point in my life. A young professional, a new mom, a hockey mom, a room parent, a stay-at-home mom, a mom paying a mortgage, paying 2 college tuitions, commuting to a corporate job, a Yukon Husky, go Huskies, and now a retiree. I was never a politician. I'm here because I didn't like what I was seeing in our country and felt the need to get involved. So I stepped up to serve because I care about Simsbury and my lifelong home of Connecticut. I'm thankful you gave me this opportunity to keep representing you. Whether you voted for me or not, it doesn't matter anymore because my job is to serve everyone in our community equally and fairly, which I am proud to do. What I ask of all of you, and not just our newly elected officials, is simple. Pay attention, engage, participate, ask questions, vote. We won't always agree, but we can always find common ground if we talk, because we're part of this special community that we've all chosen as our home. Remember, those of us sworn in tonight are all volunteers who've been given this chance to make a positive impact and leave Simsbury in better shape for future generations. All we can do is give it our best shot. So on that note, I invite all of you to join us in the lobby for refreshments. Our board will mingle a bit, and then we have to head downstairs for our first meeting, and it's open to the public, as always. Thank you again for being here tonight. It is an honor and it's a pleasure to be your first selectman.
As Wendy mentioned, we're going to adjourn to the lobby for refreshments. Welcome, you're all welcome to stay and visit and congratulate all the newly elected officials. We just ask that you let the new board of selectmen exit first. And thank you all for coming.
For over 40 years, SCM has been the voice of our town,
bringing us together through local programming,
education,
and live broadcasts.
SCM isn't just about television.
It's about empowering our community,
ensuring our voices are heard during government meetings,
and celebrating milestones
like our high school graduations.
But today, SCM faces a challenge.
Our funding structure is based on television subscriptions.
And it's no secret, people have been cutting the cord.
With a shift to internet-only subscriptions,
SCM receives less revenue,
even though all our programming is freely available online.
We need your support.
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 Your donation can make a difference.
It will ensure that SCM remains open,
continues to educate our youth,
and keeps our community informed.
Thanks to SCM, I've been honing my creative skills, helping me work towards my college degree.
SCM is crucial for keeping our community connected.
SCM isn't just here to broadcast local events. They're actually preserving Simsbury's history.
Join us.
Join us in preserving Simsbury's voice.
Simsbury's voice.
Together we can ensure that SCM continues to thrive
for generations to come.
Visit our website
or scan the QR code on your screen to make your donation.
Every contribution
counts.
Thank you for supporting Simsbury Community Media,
where your town,
your schools,
and your government
come together.